Rain rested softly on the rooftop. Midnight breathing through the room. Warm light falling across your shoulders, while old jazz played low in the blue. And for the first time in years, silence didn't feel empty to me. It felt peaceful, because you were here beside me. You moved gently through the apartment, barefoot shadows on the floor. Simple moments somehow carrying everything I searched for before. A cup of tea left near the window, your laughter drifting through the dark. Little ordinary details quietly healing tired parts of my heart. I used to think home was a place for walls and familiar streets, but lately it feels more like wherever your warmth reaches me. I found a home in you, in the calmness of your eyes, in the way your voice softens the chaos inside my mind. I found a home in you, like rain finally meeting the sea, like exhausted nights discovering what peace is supposed to feel like. And maybe love was never fireworks, maybe it was always this, two quiet hearts learning how to rest together. The city outside kept fading, traffic dissolving into rain, but this small warm room around us made the whole world feel far away. Your hand resting slowly in mine, no need for words anymore, because some feelings grow so deep, they become silence instead. And somehow your presence turns even lonely evenings into something soft enough to survive. You never try to fix me, never asked me to become someone else. You simply stayed long enough for my heart to stop feeling afraid. I found a home in you, in soft lights and rainy nights, in quiet conversations that lasted far beyond midnight. I found a home in you, not loudly, not all at once, but slowly enough to feel real. And now when the world feels heavy, I close my eyes and think of you, of warm rooms, soft jazz, and the peace of finally belonging somewhere. Rain trace silver down the window, soft lights resting on the wall. The room was quiet except for jazz and your breathing close to mine.
so gently, like I didn't need to hide. No pressure to explain my sadness, no fear of being misunderstood tonight. Your hand found mine without asking, warm enough to calm the dark. And every fragile piece inside me started softening around your heart. I spent so long protecting myself from feelings too deep to trust, but your quiet kind of love never demanded anything from me. It simply stayed. I found a home in you, in your calm and patient eyes, in the way your voice turns silence into something warm and alive. I found a home in you, like winter finally learning sunlight, like tired nights discovering they don't have to hurt forever. And maybe love isn't about saving someone, maybe it's simply this: being gently understood without needing to ask for it. The city outside kept raining, neon colors blurred into blue, but this little room felt timeless as long as I was here with you. Soft jazz drifting through midnight, your shoulder steady next to mine, and suddenly the future stopped feeling like something I had to survive alone. You made ordinary evenings beautiful, tea growing cold beside the bed, shared silence becoming comfort instead of emptiness inside my head. Some people leave echoes behind them, but you left peace, the kind that stays quietly long after the music fades. I found a home in you, and rainy evenings and dim cafe lights, and gentle touches after midnight, and conversations too soft for words. I found a home in you, not suddenly, not perfectly, but slowly enough to believe in. And now when the world grows heavy, I don't feel lost the way I used to, because somehow your love turned my loneliness into somewhere warm enough to stay.
Morning rain rested on the balcony, city clouds drifting slow and blue. You were still half asleep beside me, wrapped in soft light breaking through. And somewhere in that quiet moment, with jazz playing low behind the dawn, the future stopped feeling distant for the first time in so long. I used to fear tomorrow like something impossible to hold. But lately every passing season feels less lonely, less cold. Because now when I imagine years ahead, your laughter somehow stays inside small ordinary moments that never seem to fade. Not grand promises, not dramatic words, just this quiet certainty growing every time you reach for my hand. Almost forever feels closer when I'm with you, like time slowing softly enough for love to finally breathe. Almost forever in rainy mornings and midnight drives, in wrinkles forming slowly beside your smile, and soft jazz filling up the room. I don't need perfect endings or guarantees life can't keep. I just want every tomorrow to somehow include you. The city outside keeps changing, new lights replacing old streets. Still your voice remains the calmest thing my restless heart has ever seen. I picture us years from now, still talking quietly after midnight, still sharing coffee by the window while rain dissolves into the skyline. And somehow that simple image feels more beautiful to me than every loud fantasy I used to mistake for love. Maybe forever isn't sudden, maybe it grows slowly over time, through shared silence, small kindness, and choosing each other again and again. Almost forever sounds like your name in the morning light, like warm hands reaching for mine before the world fully wakes. Almost forever, and every ordinary day ahead, in every quiet season we survive together. And if life keeps moving too quickly, I hope we never forget this feeling. Two hearts finding peace enough to dream about forever. Slowly. Morning light slipped through the curtains, rain still resting on the city streets. You were sleeping softly beside me while jazz drifted low beneath the quiet. And for a moment the whole world felt gentle enough to keep believing in. I used to think forever was something fragile people
people said, a beautiful word that disappeared once real life arrived instead. But lately when I look at you, the future doesn't feel so far. It lives inside the little things, like shared coffee and midnight talks. The way your hand reaches for mine without needing any reason. The way silence feels peaceful now instead of lonely. Maybe love becomes real slowly, not through promises alone, but through someone staying gently long after the excitement fades. Almost forever feels hidden inside these nights, inside soft rain against the windows and your heartbeat close to mine. Almost forever in every ordinary moment we keep, in sleepy mornings, late drives, and just dissolving into dawn. I don't need perfect certainty, only this quiet feeling that no matter where life moves, part of me will always find you. The city keeps changing colors, seasons passing through the glass. Still your presence stays familiar, like warmth the world can't take back. I imagine years unfolding slowly, silver strands inside your hair. Still laughing softly in the kitchen, still dancing slowly with our music there. And strangely, the future no longer scares me, because loving you feels less like falling and more like finally arriving somewhere safe. Maybe forever isn't built in one moment. Maybe it's created quietly through patience, forgiveness, and choosing tenderness again and again. Almost forever sounds like your voice at midnight, like warm lights glowing softly while rain hums outside the room. Almost forever in every calm tomorrow ahead, in every difficult season we learn how to survive together. And if time keeps moving too quickly, I hope we always return to this feeling. Two tired hearts finding peace enough to believe in tomorrow together.